The plyometric day is focused mainly on body weight movements. This is where you apply the strength you gain from weight training toward explosive body weight power. Plyometrics training primarily helps train your central nervous system to be more efficient so your body can be explosive and powerful. Start your warm-up with the same warm-up as the lower body routine. Then add the following two movements, arm swing lifts and tuck jumps. Start with your hands above your head and quickly swing your arms as far back and up as possible, then immediately swing your arms back up. This is essentially jumping without using your lower body. Start the tuck jump with your arms pointing forward. Perform a standing jump and tuck your knees as high as possible at the top, and immediately jump up again when your feet touch the floor. Tuck jumps are performed consecutively, and your goal should be minimal ground contact. Don't forget to use your whole body to jump, especially your arms. Now that you are sufficiently warm, practice your jumping technique while your body is fresh and focused. Refer to the jumping technique section of this video to learn how to jump correctly to maximize your vertical. Always try to touch a target when jumping. If this jumping technique is new to you, take your time to do it slowly and correctly, even if it means jumping lower in the beginning. You can have all the strength, power, and speed in the world, but if you cannot apply it correctly with proper jumping mechanics, you will fail to see any improvements with your vertical. Perform 3 sets of 3 jumps per set for the standing jump. Then perform 4 sets of 2 jumps per set for the approach jump. Rest as long as you need in between each set. The depth jump is jumping from an elevated position and immediately converting that downward force into vertical force by jumping right when you land. Start with a box that is knee-high. Step off with one leg and land in a squat with feet flat in a jump-loaded position. Bring your arms back into a loaded position so by the time you touch the floor, your body can jump right away. Practice landing in the loaded position and stabilizing your body before adding the jump. When you can land balanced and loaded, add the jump. Remember that this is an explosive and fast movement. You need to jump as high as you can as soon as your feet touch the floor, and then land softly into a squat. The depth jump helps train your central nervous system to generate more jumping power by artificially increasing the weight of your landing, making it more difficult for your body to immediately jump. The goal behind the depth jumps is minimal ground contact. The less time your feet spend on the floor, the better. Once you feel comfortable with the depth jump, add a box to land on after you jump. Try to land on the same height that you started from. Once you can do that, then increase the height of the landing box until it reaches 20 to 30% higher than the starting box. Then increase the height of the starting box until it reaches the same height as the landing box. This is how you should increase the difficulty of the depth jump as you improve your jumping ability. Notice that the number of sets increases with each week, while the number of jumps decreases. This is because the higher the standing and landing boxes are, the more power you will need to generate to reach those boxes, and the more taxing it will be on your body. Your goal for jump training should always be quality over quantity. The standing box jump is essentially performing a standing jump onto a box. The higher box you can jump on, the higher your vertical will be. Start jumping on a box that is at your knee height and slowly increase the height until you find the maximum height you can clear. Your goal is to increase the height of the box each week or every other week. You must apply proper jump technique in order to maximize your jumping ability. Remember that the box is there to help you gauge your progress and is not the end goal in itself. If you do not consciously apply proper jumping mechanics with the box jumps, you've defeated the purpose of the drill and will fail to improve your vertical. Make sure you step down from the box and land softly and slowly in order to protect your knees. If you don't, it will progressively wear at your knee cartilage. Notice that the sets and reps progression is the same as the depth jumps for the same reason. I cannot emphasize this enough. Jumping more frequently does not improve your vertical. Emphasize the quality of the movement by either increasing the height or explosiveness. The reactive exercises require a medicine ball that is heavy enough for you to move the ball quickly, but not too heavy where it slows down the movement. The reason why these exercises are called reactive is because the moment your hand touches the ball, you need to immediately react, load, and throw the ball again. Speed is the key. You may be tempted to use only your arms in these exercises. Find a way to incorporate as many upper body muscles in each movement. The front slams focuses primarily on your lats, so consciously flex those muscles. The side slams focus primarily on your obliques. The ab twist focuses on abs and obliques. The chest throws focuses on your pectoral muscles. Perform 2 sets per exercise with 10 slams per set. Do not increase the weight of the ball unless the ball is so light that it is flying out of your hands. Focus on increasing the speed and reaction time each week. Four-second sprints is an exercise where you sprint as fast as you can for 4 seconds before slowing down. Your goal is to make your first 3 to 4 steps as explosive as possible. Do not wait for your body to achieve maximum velocity. Try to achieve maximum velocity within the first few steps. Switch which leg is in front for each sprint so both legs can practice pushing off. Start your V-ups in a lying position. Then touch your toes as quickly as you can. Do as many as you can in 10 seconds. If you cannot do this, then touch your elbows to your knees as quickly as you can. Now that you are done with the plyometric routine, perform the lower and upper body stretch routines.